The focus of session 1 is getting started. So we're going to get you started in your semester. This week, you will have 2 assignments. Keep in mind, 2 assignments each week will be the norm for this course. The first thing that you will do is you will complete session 1, activity 1, entitled The Language of Responsibility. I'm going to show you how to do that and give you some tips and tricks along the way. You'll click on this first link. What you'll see next is the directions. So the directions ask you to review this responsibility model in order to understand what victim and creator mentality really means. So you'll click on this link and another file will open up. This will explain to you what the responsibility model is. You need to read over this before you continue in the assignment. When you go back to the directions, this will tell you to complete the Language of Responsibility activity. You'll click on this link and keep in mind you must be logged in to your Nash Community College student email account in order to access the documents in this course. You'll see this screen and you'll select this blue button here that says Make a Copy. When you do this, a copy of the assignment will open up for you. This assignment is going to be immediately put into your Nash Community College student email Google Drive. So if you need to go back to it, that is how you would access it. This is going to be a quick activity in exercising how I turn victim statements into creator statements. You'll see 3 examples at the top. For example, the first one says, I'm terrible at this subject. So instead of wallowing in the fact that you're terrible at something, we should change that statement. We should change that mentality into creating a solution. So an example of that would be, I find this course challenging, so I'm going to start a study group, or I'm going to ask more questions in class. There are several other examples here for you to look at and sort of get the gist of what you should be doing here. You are going to complete the 10 statements on the right-hand side here. Keep in mind that what you are typing in is a creator version of the victim language on the left-hand side. Your job here is to create a statement that is solution-focused. So we're not going to harp on the negative or the I can'ts or the I don't know hows. We are going to focus on how we can create a solution to my issue, to my challenge, to my problem. And this mentality is so important in a college environment because college is made to be challenging. But if you can turn your language around into a solution creation environment, you are going to be more successful. And so that's why we're doing this activity this week, is to get you started on the right road of thinking when you encounter challenging things in college this semester. Once you complete that assignment, you will submit it in this area. Now you're going to see something that looks a little bit different down here because you're a student. My screen does not always look the same as yours. If you need help figuring out how to submit this here on this screen, please let me know and I will be happy to video chat with you and walk you through that the very first time. Once you complete this activity, you're going to go back to session 1, the front page of your Moodle page, and you're going to then select session 1, activity 2, student success journal. Here in the journal, you're asked to read an article called Calatrello's Highly Unscientific Theory of Halves. Now, this article can be pretty challenging to read sometimes, depending upon your screen size. And so what I've done for you here is I've recorded my own self reading the article for you. So if you have a challenging time reading on the screen, you can certainly select this video and I will read the article to you. Once you have read or listened to the article, you're going to answer the journal entry. Pay close attention to the directions here because this is part of the credit that you will earn. What you will do to begin your journal entry is to copy and paste the format. So you will actually highlight with your mouse this section, right-click, hit copy. Then you will click on the button at the bottom that says Start or Edit My Journal Entry. When you do this, a section will open up where you can put in your response. Again, you're going to right-click, and this time you'll click Paste. So this creates a format for you. This also asks you to type your answers in a different color font. Most of the time when you copy and paste, it is going to change the color back to black. So I'm going to show you how to change to a different colored font. You highlight your text, click on this paintbrush with the down arrow, and you can select a color. Whatever color you would like is totally up to you. I'm just selecting one for viewing here. So here, you will answer each one of these questions. Be mindful that you must answer in complete sentence form, showing that you have really taken the time to reflect on what is being asked of you. These are 10-point assignments, but you do need to put in some effort here. You need to make sure that you're using proper grammar, that you've proofread, and that you're given enough of an answer to earn the full 10 points. The reason why we ask you to turn this into a different color is because it is a visual way of seeing your response versus what the assignment was. So when you view the final draft of your journal entry, it should be very easy for you to see if you've answered in correct form using paragraphs and sentences, capital letters and periods, question marks, exclamation marks throughout your writing. Remember, this is a college course. Even though it is a simple college course, you're still required to use complete sentences. When you're done with your journal entry, you're going to click Save Changes. I'm not going to do that because I am just showing you this for the video. So I'm going to click Cancel, but you're definitely going to hit Save Changes. When you finish with that, you're going to be completely finished with your Session 1 work. Excuse me while I go backwards here. All right, so that is the end of Session 1. That's all you have to do for Session 1. Keep in mind, it is very important to know the due date or the deadline for your particular class. Make sure that you are accessing the due dates document at the top of your Moodle page so you are very aware of when your due date is. Please do not wait until the last minute to get started. That is typically when students encounter technology issues. Make sure that you're working days ahead, because if you have a question or you do experience an issue, it will allow you and I time to communicate via email or set up a time for a video chat to fix the problem. If you're waiting until the day that something is due, it does not give us enough time to figure out what's going on and discover the solution. If you have any questions about Session 1, please reach out to me in an email immediately, and I'll be happy to help you.